In an ever-evolving digital landscape, for your business to thrive, you must adapt or die. Welcome to Marketing in the Age of AI, the podcast helping you harness the power of AI and marketing tools to revitalize and grow your business. And now here's your host, marketing expert and author of Authentic Marketing in the Age of AI, Emanuel Rose.
Well, welcome to another episode of Marketing in the Age of AI. Today, we get to talk with Jamasen Rodriguez, who has developed an interesting company around social paid ads and is leveraging different technologies in order to help us get to the people we need to with our ads. And I'm excited to have a talk with Jamasen. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Emanuel. Happy to be here.
Yeah, well, it's awesome. So where are you calling in from today?
Today I'm in Toronto, Canada. I'm all over the North America these days.
All right, well, that's awesome. I have spent some time on Loop Genius, and I love what you're doing there in terms of simplifying some of the processes that are sticking points for new marketers. And I want to get into the details of the product, a little bit later. But first, I want to understand what got you focused in this vector and this direction for how you're spending your time and building business right now.
Yeah, for sure. So I've always been into marketing. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Whenever I run a business, I think about marketing and the customer first. It's really all about, what is the customer pain point, building what customers want, and making sure that you're being able to position it in a way that people understand what you're doing. And I've always thought that was one of the most important aspects of building a business is first attract attention, build your audience, and then build what they want in order to, have a great business to bring off the ground. And one of my more successful businesses that I ran was a company called Kylie AI that I ran for about 9 years. It was acquired in 2019. And we were really building AI before this big wave around GPT and OpenAI kind of developed in 2021. And what I saw with the advancements around GPTs, not just OpenAI, but with Claude and Anthropic and everyone else that's building out these GPTs, what I realized was there's been a huge leap and a huge opportunity for us to take what expert marketers are doing in our head, our processes, our playbooks, and being able to codify that inside of software that can be dynamic for anyone that doesn't have marketing knowledge or doesn't have the skills or money to buy a marketer, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so this was the wave where I'm thinking, this is something that could be incredibly impactful for a majority of the world if you can codify the process of marketing into a system that dynamically changes and adjusts to that individual company at scale. Because every time someone builds a product in the software, it's rigid and based off of the process that they've built, but it's not dynamic enough to adjust to the customer and their specific needs. And I think AI now has that opportunity to create more personalized experiences at scale for marketing other people's businesses. So that's why I got really excited about it. I was like, how can I build a business around, essentially creating customized marketing strategies for businesses at scale? And that just got my wheels turning. And ultimately, that's what led me to start working on Loop Genius today.
That's cool. I love it that bringing technical marketing down to a level where a solopreneur or a small business can leverage what you've learned over the course of your career and what other people on your team know.
And I mean, hey, my mom's a solopreneur, right? And seeing her like working in the business versus on the business to grow it, right? I'm like, we've got to build something that my mom could use, right? That's simple and intuitive, that just press a button and it's working, right? But also is sophisticated that as you grow your business, it also has the tools and capabilities to grow with you. So I think AI really has the opportunity to build next generation software in this industry.
Yeah, that's interesting. And then, so how How are you building in some of the human emotional intelligence into the software products that you're engaged in?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah.
Emotional intelligence, humans have a problem with that at times, right?
Good point.
So
Yeah.
building that into the software, that is a third order problem. I think what we really think about when we think about emotional intelligence, as far as it comes to marketing and it comes to advertising in general and trying to get in front of your audience, is really more empathy than just general EQ. Right? It's trying to understand the audience, understand the customer. What are their pain points? What are their desires? Right? And if you can, what we're doing essentially is how do we ask AI the right questions and frame it in a way that gets us an output or an end result that resonates with any business's target audience, right?
Yep.
So saying by that is, like, when you think about messaging, whether you're talking about your business on your website or in an ad or in a sales email, right? You have to message and communicate your business in a way that resonates with the customer. So they understand what you do, they want to buy it from you, right? And they're ready to take action now.
Sure.
That needs a lot of empathy to understand why would they need you right now.
Yeah.
And can you communicate that in a way that they understand and then that gets them to take action? So what we're building in AI models, and what I think anyone that's really working with AI and marketing today, is how do you better understand your customer, create empathy, and write great messaging that communicates the value of your product to them, so that way they can take action. And a lot of that's just copywriting, but a lot of that is also intuition and research that you have to do ahead of time to understand your audience and be able to communicate. So I think that's what you could distill down into an AI model. Other things around emotional intelligence, I think we have to get there first as a human race before we can put that into.
Oh, well, I hope we don't have to get all the way there. I hope we can encapsulate some of it first. I guess, how many data points do you feel like you're working with when we're creating these ads, for people? What's kind of where are you at that point, or at this point, with that concept?
Sure. Well, it's just a level set for anyone watching that doesn't know, right? The company that I'm building is Loop Genius, where we automate ad funnels for a variety of different sizes of businesses, primarily small businesses. And we have a lot of solopreneurs that don't understand marketing, and a lot of marketing agencies that are using us to scale their own clients. Sure. And so what that means is we have to look at data points, not just per individual customer, but also across industries. So what we look at is just general frameworks. If you hire a marketer, they come into your business with a framework or a playbook that may or may not work for your business, but at least it gives them an idea to approach, problem solving in your business. That's essentially how we built out our AI systems, right? There are certain playbooks, there are certain questions that we need to ask and understand about an audience before you can start advertising to them. And a lot of the advertising really is all around getting the right message, that right headline, that right hook, that right, 3 words that's going to capture someone's attention. And so when you think about the data points, it's what are the customer's desires, right? What do they want to accomplish in their life? And what do they want to accomplish with you? What are they purchasing, right? What is the jobs to be done? What are they actually trying to accomplish by purchasing your software? They're hiring your software to do a job. What is that? Right? And so desires, jobs to be done, the target audience, just basically, are they in Australia, Canada, US? We need to analyze, like, where are the demographic concentration? So that way we can make sure that any copy that we generate is also pertinent to that geolocation.
Yeah, it's got to be the right vernacular, right?
Exactly. And the right, the right slang too, right? If you write for the UK or the US, you need to generate the right copy. So these are just a couple of data points. There are way too many to talk about on this podcast, but
sure, yeah.
Those are the key kind of genres of data points, is all around understanding the customer. Because once you can do that, then applying those 2 different ad channels, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn, becomes a lot easier once you understand the customer.
Absolutely. And so just break down for us what Loop Genius is bringing together in your system right now.
Sure. So today what we're doing is automating ad funnels for Meta and Instagram, essentially helping customers bring people from Instagram and Facebook to your website to book more meetings for your business. We have that entire ad funnel automatically built out. So essentially all you need to do is go in, type in whatever your business is, give us a quick description about it, send us your URL. In about 30 seconds, we analyze your website. We look at your description of how you described your business, what makes you unique. Then we go through our process of identifying your target market, coming up with their desires, jobs to be done, doing all of that in the back end as if, an expert marketer would be analyzing your business. In about 30 seconds, we give you an ad funnel, which is essentially ad creative that is written for your target audience.
Yep.
We write scripts that we can send to an in-house network of creators that will record videos for UGC ads.
Yep.
And then we automatically connect into Meta. So all you have to do is give us permission to advertise on your behalf. And we're able to automatically target your audience and do all of the lever and knob pulling inside of Meta that you don't have to do, automatically done in our system. So we can optimize the right ads, make sure the losing ads are turned off. All of that's automated in the system. And then that's sending that traffic to your website to book more meetings. That's what you ultimately want to, you want to jump on a call with someone, you want to convert them and sell them in the meeting, right? And we're just going to get you more of those as well. And we have all automated follow-ups to make sure that people actually show up to the meeting as well.
Yeah.
So it's an end-to-end ad funnel, built, powered by AI.
It's amazing, and it is amazing how simple the onboarding is, and the experience that I had of getting in there and getting it set up is magical. And then you have that nice gift where you give us a few credits to get started and get the beak wet, so to speak. So that was a really cool interaction that I had with that. I'm wondering. Did you build your own GPT and your generative AI, or are you partnering with one of the existing GPTs?
Sure. So my CTO has this belief that an ensemble of models is the best approach to tackle any given task. So we use a lot of different models. OpenAI, of course, we're always using the most advanced model that they come up with. So GPT 4.0 at the moment, mixed with a combination of different models for different tasks. Because ultimately, you don't want to use a bazooka if you need a pistol, right?
Sure.
So we're optimizing which GPTs are used for each individual task based off of what's needed to get the customer the best result.
Yeah, that's cool. And then on the outbound side, what are you using to generate your leads and clients?
Sure. So we got to drink our own champagne, right?
Sure.
Or eat your own dog food, right? So we definitely use our own platform to advertise on Meta and Instagram. That's one of our primary acquisition channels.
Yeah.
So we use our own product. One of the things that we're just launching on, this is probably the first time I'm saying it publicly, is we're launching an affiliate program. And it's been one of the things that has been asked from our user base for the last year and a half. That's what we've been building the product. And so we finally created all of the assets to make an affiliate, successful. And we're launching that soon. So we have a link at the bottom of our website to become an affiliate. That's kind of hidden at the bottom, but we'll start surfacing that up more and start promoting the affiliate program. Because I believe that if we can make our customers successful and then give them the tools to spread the word and also earn a significant commission, they can earn up to 40% commission for life, by becoming an affiliate. I think that's also a really great thing that we can do for our community.
Well, that's interesting. The affiliate marketing is, I would imagine, is going to be a big campaign for you. Are there other ways? Are you leveraging LinkedIn or anything like that for your?
So LinkedIn advertising, we are not currently advertising on LinkedIn, although I do see an opportunity for us in the future to grow that, especially around the marketing agency kind of segment. The content creation is also an opportunity for us, to really start putting out more organic content. It's just not something that we have heavily invested in at the moment. We are really focused on dialing in, scalable channels, specifically on advertising, so that we can ourselves understand the problems of our customer and then build that into the product itself.
Yeah, no, I think that makes a lot of sense. What are the other things that you can share with us that's on your near-term roadmap?
From the product?
Yeah, from the product side. Yeah.
We're always doing experimentations, right? We have many different experiments that we're running, and all right, what could I reveal? Well, something that's pretty obvious down the roadmap that I think everyone could expect is we are experimenting with how to automate Google as an ad channel for our users.
Yeah.
Right now, we're only supporting Facebook and Instagram, but really analyzing, the 5 stages of awareness of the customer and really creating a strategy of for Google to create, high intent keywords and phrases, analyzing competitive landscapes, like understanding what your competitors are doing, and then crafting your Google SEM, strategy. So that way you can start marketing in your, either local business, within your certain zip code, or nationally if you're more of an online service provider. So definitely Google is on the roadmap, and we're working hard with certain key partners to develop what exactly needs to be in our product to support that. There's a lot of cool, innovative things that we haven't seen in the market that we are working on. And I'll just say that I think one of the most important aspects of advertising is consistent messaging across touch points with the customer.
Right.
And we're working on ways to make sure that messaging is consistent no matter where the customer is coming from and where they land on your site. Can't reveal more than that, but I think that's going to be pretty impactful when it comes to decreasing your customer acquisition costs.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then, like, if there's a company that has like disparate product lines, is it that have to be the homepage that you go to and crawl, or can it be a landing page to crawl and build? Like, I have marketing books that I'm selling, and I have children's books that I'm selling. Can I put both URLs in for different campaigns?
Yeah, in our product, it's actually really great because you can separate them into projects and have each project focus on a different product. So that would be the best way to do it. That way you're training the model on specifically that product versus your general offering.
Nice. Yeah. So then it really is a scalpel in that respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cool. Well, it's good stuff. Let's see. Yeah. And what about a TikTok integration?
TikTok is controversial at the moment, right? With what's going on in the US with TikTok and how well their algorithm is going to be after this year. So TikTok is, we have our eyes set on it. It's just really about prioritizing what is going to be the most impactful for our customer.
Sure.
And right now, Google's like right there, right next on the roadmap.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's probably the biggest source of traffic, right? In a lot of ways. So makes sense.
Exactly. And the lowest production cost for the customer, right? Now, a lot of customers want to get in front of a camera, and then they also might not have the budget to hire a sophisticated, creator to create the content they need for advertising.
Yeah.
So it becomes a little bit more also about the economics of advertising on TikTok.
Yeah. The other thing that I thought was really cool, I love the UGC competition that you put together, so that there's a third-party endorsement that's in the ads. So I thought that was super creative and a nice spiff. Really, it felt like a gift.
Yeah, the creator contest. I love that, right? Because you never know what creator is going to have the vibe that you're looking for or how they read the script. But as long as you have an approved script, you send it over, you get some great content in 48 hours. Yeah, it's a great way to help people run video ads without them getting in front of a camera, because that's one of the biggest fears people have. Is like, I don't want to get in front of a camera. Like, I gotta do my makeup, make sure the lighting's right.
Yeah. Well, it's good stuff. Jamasen, how do people get in touch with you if they want to check out Loop Genius?
Just go to loopgenius.com. They can sign up for free trial, or they can just reach out to me directly. CEO at loopgenius.com, and I'll help you out.
All right. Well, yeah, I think you've put together a really amazing and timely product, and I love the philosophy that you have around A, using it for yourself, and B, helping solopreneurs get good marketing put together from the machine as much as possible. So awesome work, and I really appreciate your time today. Thanks for spending this conversation with me.
Absolutely, Emanuel. It was great having me. Thank you so much.
You bet. Cheers.
Thanks for listening to Marketing in the Age of AI. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast so you never miss a future episode. Your copy of Authentic Marketing in the Age of AI is available at Amazon.com or EmanuelRose.com. You can also connect with Emanuel on LinkedIn. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.